Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
Welcome back to the second hour of news and views on Salam Media. And let me just remind you that this hour of news and views is sponsored by African Muslims Agency. African Muslims Agency, a beacon of hope to communities for over 35 years in Africa and beyond. We're now going to be talking with Malawi-based journalist Ephraim Mkali Banda regarding the catastrophe playing out in that part of Africa. There are calls by the UN for an urgent $136 million to save Malawi from the catastrophic drought. But will it be enough? And will it be on time, or is it way too late to make a difference? Ephraim Mkali Banda, a very good morning to you. Welcome to the program. And it must be a very, very dire situation. How are you feeling about the UN that have put out a call for this money for Malawi to try and get itself back onto its feet?
Well, thank you so much. Morning to me is quite good, and we thank Allah that I'm doing good. Pertaining to the question that you have asked before, that what is the call that UN has made, it isn't a surprise to see that the UN has made that call, because you understand that in September 2023, the President of the Republic of Malawi, Dr. Labara Sakwera, called on partners, developmental partners, to come in and help Malawi with the hunger. And the hunger in Malawi is very, very pathetic. As I'm talking to you here, is that approximately about 4.2 million people are suffering of hunger. That means that's about 20%, if 20% of the population. So you can see that it's indeed pathetic. So the call for UN to come in, it's very, very vital, and it's very important that Malawians can be served. Knowing again that things are very expensive now in Malawi, life is very expensive, so many people cannot afford to purchase a bag of maize. So the calling of UN to requesting other partners to come in and help Malawi to alleviate the hunger, that's a recommendable job.
Okay, so this call was put out a little while ago. I think around about a week or two back. We do know Malawi is a landlocked country, and it has been declared a drought disaster in March this year due to prolonged dry spells, and it has damaged crops and hampered food production. How soon are you hoping the aid can come through? Because we do understand that 5.7 million people, that is equal to more than a quarter of Malawi's population, are already in a situation of food insecurity. And this has already started way back in October up to March of this year. So let's look at that situation.
Yeah, actually, we can say that the call currently, as we are speaking, is that UN has managed to purchase some maize in Tanzania, neighboring country Tanzania. As we are talking, that the maize arrived in the country last week. That was on Thursday. It's when the maize arrived in Malawi. So what we are waiting for today is that to see that how the distribution would go. Indeed, it's true that this hunger has been caused, more especially because of the the calamities that Malawi had. We talk of the freight that we have. So that indeed made up some other parts of Malawi, the other regions, especially the southern part of Malawi and the central part of Malawi. But a little bit the northern part of Malawi, it's a little bit safe in terms of hunger, more especially like in Katabi districts, the district where they grow cassava. So I think people can survive there. But the call indeed by UN has helped, and it has come after the president of Malawi announced that there is a state of emergency, meaning that Malawi is in a hunger state. So UN is just working based on what the president of the Republic of Malawi requested.
Ephraim, is this causing a situation of people migrating away, abandoning their farms and their homes, and trying to go to other places and areas in Malawi where they can at least get a bit of food? That then impacts the current situation that Malawi is facing, is it not? Because this internal migration puts a strain on resources where there is possibly just enough food to sustain those people.
Yeah, actually, that's quite true. We have seen some people moving out from their originated places, moving to another area where they feel that they can find food. It's very unfortunate that even some of the kids, more especially the kids, they're just leaving. Others are starting to go to school just because of that they have not taken anything. There is a hunger at home. So we have seen that migration happening within the country, more especially people traveling from the central region, southern region, going to the northern region, where it looks there is a little bit fresh, whereby people they can eat something. So that migration has been there.
And that too then adds further burden to the government, because once the rains do come and the farms are rehabilitated, it means people are going to have to go back to their land. And in the interim, things could have gone badly wrong. Abandoned farms and abandoned homes and villages then get taken over by other people. So this is such a situation for possible internal conflict, is it not?
Sometimes, yeah. Normally, when people are moving from one place to another, automatically that such a conflict might be there. But we are just praying to Allah, maybe to protect that the peace and stability that has been in Malawi should continue, and we do not expect that such things might happen. You know, the core of the president, normally, that core that announced that the hunger is hunger in Malawi. You remember last time when we talked here at Sala Media, we said that the president of the Republic of Malawi made it, he delayed in calling upon the developmental partners to come in to help Malawi. He delayed. He took time. That's why some of the political analysts here in the country have described the president of the Republic of Malawi, Dr. Lazarus Makate Chikwera, as a president who cannot make a decision quickly. He takes time to make decisions when things are worse. So now he comes and makes a decision, but he can't make a decision quickly. That's why other people, other quarters are thinking that maybe the president is just good in speaking, but not in implementing other issues. Others, they also think that maybe there are a group of people who are misleading the president by giving him false information, that makes him to make a wrong decision at a wrong time, instead of making a right decision at the right time. So that's what people are complaining. We knew the hunger, the very same time there was a calamity in Malawi, there was some floods in Malawi. That was the particular time the president could have announced that Malawi is in a hunger situation. But now understand, he came to announce it in 2023, which it was too late. And we could have served, some people could have been served in terms of the food. We don't know on the ground. Maybe other people are dying because of hunger. We saw people eating some of the plants, whereby they feel the leaves of the plants, whereby they feel that those plants, their leaves, they can survive. So you can see that most cases, the presidents, African presidents, are sometimes very, very, it's very funny, I can explain that way, that they don't act quickly. They expect something happens when now they will act.
They're reactive rather than proactive. Ephraim Mkali Banda, let's leave it there. Let's hope and pray, inshallah, that the aid reaches Malawi sooner rather than later, and that, people's homesteads, farms, homes, etc., can be salvaged. They don't become displaced, and that people can get back onto their feet. So thank you indeed for talking to us. Duas to all of you in Malawi, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum to you.
Thank you so much. Inshallah.
Ameen, thumma ameen. 9:22 news and views moving along now, and in a minute or two, we are going to be talking about the threatened strike or the threatened march to the union buildings by SATU, demanding that the president signs off the Bella Bill.